What's up everybody, this is DarkNebula, and today I will be showing you how to fly an airplane. Now I do know that some other people have done tutorials like this, but hopefully I'll do something special with mine. I am going to try out a few new things while I'm editing this, and so basically I'm just going to show you how to fly the helicopters and planes. So number one, for the plane, you can move freeform around. You can move around like crazy when you're click H, but you can't control which way you're going. That's one thing. Now before you try to launch your plane, make sure you have a nice big runway, and then you'll be able to launch. So yeah, you see how far it took me, and then pull your nose up. Unless your flight is inverted, just move your mouse forward. Then, so basically, with your mouse, and if you're in third person, you can look around. A is to turn left, and D is to turn right. W is to keep going forward, basically. So you pull your nose up if you want to go up. You make your nose go down if you want to go down. And also, if you hold S, you'll quickly run out of speed. Now if you run out of speed, you're gonna crash, obviously. So let me land this somewhere, and since I'm a pro flyer, I'm gonna land it on this mountain. Dun 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 dun. I'm not going to explode, so I'm a pro at this. Bam, bam, you see that? I landed on a mountain. See, I'm that good. I was able to land on a mountain. Oh yeah, so one thing I forgot to tell you is that how to land. So basically, to land, you do that. That's why we have two airplanes. Yeah. So it's time to fuel up this airplane. Yeah. So I'll show you how to land next. Oh, and one thing, the IDs for the airplanes and helis, I'll put that on the screen now. So this guy, I'm using a Sandpiper right now, which is the airplane. Then there's the Desert and Forest Huey, and then there's the Sky Crane, which is basically the Scorpion 7 airplane. Heli. But I don't speak English. I speak gibberish. Okay, so basically what you have to do to land is you need to start holding S while trying to get a nice little straight land. Then you need to just pull your nose up so that you don't hit the ground and explode. Yeah. Now, I know that you can like just get out of the plane to land, but I know on servers that is rather dangerous, as in if you do that you're going to die. So now I'm going to show you how to fly helis. So I'm going to show you, you know what, the heli is a little bit harder, but I'm going to show you the Sky Crane first. It only has one seat. The heli has two. The airplane has two seats. The Forest and Desert Huey has 4 seats, but the Sky Crane only has 1 seat. Now that the Sky Crane isn't useful when you have like friends, but if you're like me and you go feast raiding all the time, this thing has crazy good handling. It's basically you move your nose down to move forward. So your propeller up here controls a lot of movement, AS and A and D also control going left and right, but if you do this, you're going to start moving that way, so be careful. Because the propeller at the top has most control. Now the reason why I would recommend that you start with an airplane then a sky crane is because the sky cranes, they have the best handling, probably even better than the airplane actually. It's pretty easy to master because if I turn like this, I'm not going to flip over. I can flip over in helis. Now actually, if you want proof on that I'm good at flying, if I'm good at flying helis, then you can tell that to how many servers I've been PvPing on recently. It's basically just pull your head up, and so that you don't hit the ground with nose first, or else you're going to explode. And make sure to move your screen so that it's close with the ground, and yeah. Boom! Successful landing. So now I'm going to show you how to fly the Hueys. Now, as you may know, there's 4 seats in this. So you can actually use the Huey as like a bomber plane or something if you really want to. Let me get some gas it up. Now I'm going to show you basically the forest and desert Hueys. They work pretty much the same, except that depending on which one blends into the sky better. So basically, if you're on PEI and you land the forest Huey in like a forest, someone may not see it instantly, which is pretty useful. And unlike the desert Huey, which you can pretty much see anywhere. As you can already see, this is a little bit hard to control, but since I've mastered it, it's not that hard. But you'll notice that you start to go down a little bit if you do this. You can do this with the sky crane, but if you do it with the forest Huey, it tends to go down a little bit. Now this is very good for a team because you have those seats on the sides where you can have people sit out and like snipe people on the ground as you're flying. Only problem is that people will just pound the bottom of this just to blow it up. That's probably what makes it. Oh, and these only go in most helis only go like 70 kilometers per hour, which makes them pretty slow if you're running. Now, what you should do, actually, whenever you're launching a heli, what you should do is go straight up like this. Because, oh, come on. Basically, you should just go straight up like this once you launch, just so that you have loads of room to work with. So you see, if I do that, I'm going to start going this way like crazy. That's the one little problem with controlling helis, and this can spin out of control. Now, airplanes do tend to spin out of control when you're flying them in general. No, when you're launching them from the ground, they may spin out of control, especially if you're trying like crazy to dodge like road and stuff. That's why it's pretty good if you have a semi-straight area for when you're launching. So I'm landing now. I'm almost there. Who needs that? Let's blow this thing up because I want to blow it up. Yeah! You saw nothing. Great. I'm also playing on the airplane test map if you want to know. I'll probably link it in the description. Because it's a nice little map if you want to learn how to fly, because it spawns in Alice packs and gas cans for you. And it spawns in all the planes. They have a 100% chance of spawning these items, so you don't have to worry about them not actually spawning. And it's a nice little map. There's like a little city over there. There's a watchtower right there, and there is, I'm trying to remember what's over there, but there's something. I know there's like 3 special areas on this map that you can find while flying. So if you want to be able to become a flying pro, don't go on the server and test out it, because until you know how to actually fly, just don't. Let's just say I've died about 3 times right after the update came out because one of the people that I was teamed with didn't know how to fly. And also, you need to train really hard if you want to land in small areas. Like if I'm extremely careful, I can probably land in 1x1 areas, but 1x1 like roofs in the sky. But that's extremely hard to do. In fact, I've messed it up multiple times. Yeah. Actually, so if anyone would want to, I am looking up to like recording a dogfight video. So if anyone really wants to do a dogfight, because you can get in the back seat of the planes like this and shoot, that would be awesome. Because I already know a few people, but we never got around to it. But the dogfights would be awesome. Like you just be in the back seat, like while the person's flying and trying to dodge. In like airplane, people riding in helis, just dropping bombs on the ground. Say you're raiding an enemy base, you're just coming with your airplane, swooping down, just dropping bombs, and you move straight up, and then you're like and blow them up, blow up their base, and then you can land like somewhere near their base and raid it. Oh, watch this! You can do tricks if you're good like me. Ready? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Barrel roll. I did a barrel roll. Time for a loop-de-loop, loop-de-loop, loop-de-loop time. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to land too. Time to land with my pro skills. Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna land over there. Yeah! Haha! You know what? I'm gonna make my wings skim the water. Boom! Wings skim the water. If only that did things to the water, but that would require things that Nelson would have to do. That would be extremely hard. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Let's get it! You can fly out of the water with this. Come on. Yes! You saw that? I dived into the water. Yep, this is why you can do tricks. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked the video, and subscribe if you want to see more. Oh yeah, and let me know if you like the little outro thing that I did. That's literally, I just did that today. Bye!